So I'm cooking this delicious vending machine ramen. Came with instructions that I was able to Google Translate. Basically tells me to boil the soup stock for 15 minutes in the package, and then add the noodles, or like boil the noodles on the side for a minute, and then boil the pork after the noodles are almost done, and then just put it in a bowl. Not as nutritious as I thought. It's just basically broth, noodle, and a measly slice of pork for $10. But I guess convenience, right? So that's the pot here going. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we go. That should be good. And once the water starts boiling, just add the soup stock. Yeah. I just got home. I got home for a while. I was home for a while. Decided to, take a break from the outside. Just came back from Hiroshima Castle. And that was pretty nice. Good walk, and then we went to, of course, do some more taiko. Me and Lawrence did some taiko drums, which was really fun. $1 for, $2 for 4 songs. So it's $1 for 2 songs, which is not bad. Not too bad at all. So then I went home early, and Lawrence and Apple went to Don Quixote, and then David went to Don Quixote as well. I don't know where they are right now, but David ended up somewhere, and he was able to get another. I bought a Pikmin terrarium, which is basically like decoration in like a glass, like not a glass, but like in a bubble made of plastic. I just thought it was cute. And yeah, this pot doesn't seem big enough, so I'm gonna transfer a pot of water to this one. And you, my friend, can stay in the dish rack. Yep. Vacation's pretty fun so far. It's good. It's nice and relaxing here in Hiroshima. We have one more day. One more day here. And there's not really any plans tomorrow. So, we'll see. Looking forward to eating this. It rained on us a little bit, so I have a clothing rack right behind me. And the kitchen's kind of tight, but make do. And I might put these oysters in the ramen as well. It's covered in lemon, garlic, olive oil. So hopefully that'll be good on the side. Might just add it in while it's hot, Add it into the broth, give it a little bit of flavor. Let's see if this can go any higher. Yeah, that's the maximum right there. Super hot fire. Yep. Hiroshima's pretty fun. It's got a lot of like Toronto vibes. There's like people who yell. Sometimes during the night, I hear people screaming, and it's not like it doesn't seem like they're angry at people. It just seems like they're in trouble, you know, like they're screaming for help. But I can't tell. Like it's like the tone seems like they're screaming for help, but I'm pretty sure they're just yelling their ass off. And this morning, as we were leaving, there was a guy in like a couple floors below us, just going, yeah, yeah. It was very weird. Like it's weird when Japanese people scream. But yeah, there's a lot of, you know, people with like attitudes here. They're probably like tired of seeing so many foreigners in Hiroshima. Like I never pegged it for it to be such a hot spot, a touristy hot spot. So I thought it'd be a little more quiet. I'm guessing it's way more busy during peak season. So, you know, kind of lucky. Okay, the water's boiling now. Add soup stock. Carefully let that boil for 15 minutes, they say. Yeah, that's how long the video is going to be. 15 minutes. Should I just end it now? I don't know, man. We'll see. Alright, well. So yeah, there's like a lot of, you know, there's colorful people, street cars for one. Yeah, it just feels like Toronto. But luckily we haven't like run into like any tourist scammy places. The ones that tell you like, oh, this is for this price, but they actually charge you for a lot more. I definitely don't want to run into those places. Look at the bowls. Some bowls here. Oh, there's a big one in the back. Wait. Does it go deep in there? Yeah, it does. Okay, is that a bowl or a plate? It looks like a plate to me. Bowls are not big enough here. Very surprised. I don't know whether I should use the plate. A pasta plate? No. This is not gonna hold soup at all. What am I supposed to do? There's no other bowls anywhere. Two bowls of ramen then, I guess? Or, that's a good idea, I'll eat it in this pot. It's definitely bigger than this bowl. Right. So yeah. Cool. 15 minutes. What do you want me to talk about? Oh, it's getting runny now. So, vacationing with these guys have been pretty fun. I'm learning a lot about them. How loud they snore. And I thought maybe like I would have trouble sleeping because of the snoring, but it's been good. It's been alright. There was only one night where I needed earplugs, but that's it. It's been good. And I also learned that I snore pretty loudly, so poor Lin Yan has to deal with that. Luckily, she sleeps first and doesn't wake up from the snoring, so that's good. Because I know how it feels when you can't sleep when someone's snoring. It's frustrating. But, you know, people can't help it, right? Because they're sleeping, so the hell. There's something solid in here. Don't know what that is. So I'll find out later. Yeah, what is that? What are you? It's that white thing. See that white thing? See that? Right there? Right there? I don't know what that is. Is it ice? It'll melt soon, whatever. Yeah, it's been a good vacation so far. The days have gone by pretty quickly, as all vacations do. I'll be back within, I think, in a couple of weeks, less than a couple of weeks. I've never done like videos like this before, and I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it every day, especially about things to talk about, especially about the way I express myself. I didn't think I would be able to genuinely feel a connection just like through talking to myself. Like, I'm basically talking to no one. I mean, I'm making this video for like mostly Lin Yan, but I feel like I'm talking to like just random people. Like, it feels cool, therapeutic in a way. Somehow the level of the water has gotten higher, so I'm going to pour a little bit out. A little bit. There you go. This kind of reminds me of back in Canada, we have back in Canada, like, I'm talking to international people. There's, back when I used to work at No Frills, there's this product called Lose, and they usually have like pulled pork and like shaved beef and stuff like that. It usually comes in bags, and you would just boil it in the bag. Kind of reminds me of that. I'm not sure how, like, I didn't put a timer on because I'm recording a video, but hopefully there's a way for me to tell that the soup broth is nice and hot. Maybe if there's bubbles inside, we'll see. But yeah, making these videos it's been pretty good. As long as I'm myself and then try to be genuine, like, it's definitely not interesting. These videos are not interesting. Like, they're just filmed like raw. No script, no editing, no nothing. No technique, no B-rolls. It's just me and my phone. Sometimes it works, especially when you gain like a really big following. But you have to, like, obviously, you need to use those techniques to draft up an audience first, and then you can do whatever you want. I mean, yeah, it's not like guaranteed that anyone watches my videos anymore, so I'm not sure why I'm still filming, but, you know, maybe I can look back at this and just be like, yeah, I'll watch this while I sleep too. Maybe I'm kind of hoping that I can reap the benefits as well. Maybe someday I need something to watch while I sleep. And one of my sisters enjoys it too sometimes. Talking to you, fan. Scrub. I'm joking. Oh, dude, I'm recording. So, if 15 minutes have passed while I'm recording, duh. I mean, I didn't put it in right when I recorded, but it's almost 15 and a half minutes now of recording this, so I'll just take it out in like 3 more minutes. Smart. It's a lot of broth, and it seems like a very little amount of noodles. Guess we'll see how it works out. Well, yeah, we're filming these vlogs. I think it's a good experience. Maybe I'll get better at talking. Maybe I'll keep a daily life vlog in Toronto. Who knows? All I know is that there's no like. I'm not losing anything while I'm filming this, so I might as well just do it. I feel like every time I go to Japan, I'm always trying something new. Although when I went with Young, it was mostly just pictures. But the new thing was the hiking and the not eating at restaurants. Like when Young and I went, we barely had time to eat because we were doing so much stuff. Shopping 80% of the time. Getting souvenirs 10% of the time. And then the other 10% is doing Japanese stuff. And by that, like, like going to temples, touristy spots, blah, 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 eating food. I exaggerate. It just feels shopping took a lot of time. But it was fun. We got a lot of cool stuff. And I still wear some of those clothes today, so. Especially during the summer. Like, I'm kind of glad I got clothes made for the summer, because clothes back in Canada, they're pretty thick. And Japan gets hot summers, so I assume their clothes are pretty well made for the summer. But at the same time, Japanese people don't sweat like we do. Because sometimes they're in shirts in like 30-degree weather, and I don't know how they do it. Like full-on business suits. And I don't know how they do it. Obviously, because they were born here. But some Japanese people aren't born that way or built that way. And I know someone who lived in Canada. I'm not sure where she is now, but she would sweat a lot too. She would have a handkerchief and then just wipe the sweat off all the time. Alright, it's been about 18 minutes. I'm going to turn the heat down. All the way down. Let me see if I can grab this bag. Slowly transfer this out. If possible. Not one-handed. I might as well get a spoon out too, because I'm going to use it anyways. As much as I want to show you, no. Okay, transfer successful. Time to put in the noodles. Take them out. Oh. The texture's kind of floury, so it seems legit. It's not instant. At least, that's what I'm assuming. Because, Japan products are really good. And it cost me $10. Okay. Time to bring up the heat again. See if this won't spread out as it dissolves. Looking good so far. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll ever do like video vlogs again if I ever go on vacation somewhere else. But I will film using the DSLR and then make another compilation video like I did when I went to Japan with Max. So, because I really enjoy looking back at those. Despite no speaking, despite all, you know, despite not being a lot of like information or dialogue, it's just basically visual. You know, maybe I can do it in the style of no music. Maybe I can just like talk throughout and then actually edit. But I feel like that's a lot of work, especially when you're on vacation. So probably just gonna do the visual thing and then add music to it. So boiling these noodles should only take 1.5 minutes apparently. Let's turn it down. Let's try some first. They're the thin noodle kind. Yeah, not bad. Boil it for another minute or so. Or 30 seconds, because I still need to open the soup packet. I think the instruction says the pork can go in now. Guess I'll take out the scissors. Alright. That looks boiled enough. Take out the scissors here. Add in the pork. Very carefully. There we go. We'll toss this bag out. They're still not back yet. Be surprised. I wonder what they're up to. But it's okay. You're here with me. I'm pretty entertaining, right? Not starting anything. All right, 2 slices of chashu. It's not too bad. Just boil it a little bit more. I'm assuming this chashu is already cooked. Hopefully. I mean, it's not pink or anything, so it should be okay. The noodles over it just to get it nice and hot. There we go. Boil for a little bit more. So, what I've noticed about Japan, I mean, I didn't really notice it, like people told me. You know, people are pretty lonely up here. I kind of sensed that when I was on whenever I was on a full train. How do I turn this off? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure how to turn this off. I'm gonna be like wasting a lot of gas. Hold on, give me a second. Oh. I mean, that releases the gas. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on a second. Oh, so the lever, when you press it, it locks onto like gas release mode, and then all I had to do was unlock it by pressing it in. Cool. Okay, soup's hot, very nice. Just gotta pour it. It's going through the Ziploc crack. Luckily the bag's sealed. But yeah, you see that? Right through the Ziploc crack. Oh yeah. While we add my oysters. Let's see what these look like. Oh no, it's canned. Oh wait. Japanese convenience. It's basically like canned sardines, I guess. Put that in the sink for now. Yeah, it's basically like canned sardines. We're dealing with canned sardines. So I'm gonna keep the juices in the can. This is what they look like. Not too appetizing, but add it to a ramen, maybe. Put that in there. Oh, sounds like they're back. I hear some bags rustling. Maybe they want more stuff. What is this, mushroom? Oh, wait. Or is it garlic? Oh. Let me see. Mushroom. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. That's pretty good. Lemon and garlic. Not too bad. Alright. Let's add the broth. Sorry you can't see this. I have nowhere to put you. Wait. How about right here? Good? Okay, so let's add the broth. I have to wash these scissors later. Lots of dishes. Broth carefully. It's pretty hot, so I'll add it this way. Alright. That definitely would have not fit in the small bowl. Let's put the garbage in here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, that broth smells good. That broth actually smells good. So I'll rinse it out, I guess. Pour out the water in the noodles. The noodles have absorbed a little bit of the water. Kept it in there for a little bit too long. I would have been so sad if I dropped that. Noodles in there. This required a lot more cooking than I thought. It's okay. Cooking, he says. As he only needs to just boil water. Looks like Lawrence is calling me. I'll talk to him later. Just put this out. Wash my hands. Alright. Here's the final product. Let me just see if Lawrence messaged. No, he just called. Okay. Moment of truth. It has a little bit of oyster in there, so that might alter the taste a little bit, but let's see. Wow. Yeah. That's not bad. Doesn't come with green onion. Doesn't come with any of the other toppings. Just noodles, soup, and meat. And I added the oysters. Pretty good. Let me see how the oysters taste. Yeah, not a bad addition. But kind of clashes. If it was like a seafood ramen, it'd be a lot better. Anyways, vending machine ramen, pretty decent. Yeah. For $10, you can probably get this this flavorful broth of ramen for less than that. Especially if you're not getting any like toppings like egg or like bean sprouts, green onions, stuff like that. So for what it's worth, it's not too good, but taste is pretty nice. If it was like $7, yeah, that would be amazing. $10, a little steep, but obviously you're paying for the convenience. And yeah, it's definitely a lot better than I would have thought. Yeah, so if you want to eat ramen but don't feel like going to a restaurant, eat this one. All right. Oh wait, let's try the chashu. It's got that smoky flavor. Not too bad. It's extremely dry. It's so dry. All right, the value went down by a little bit less. Or a little more. But yeah, anyways, that's it. See you in the next one.